life of a sensitive girl.
The life of a sensitive girl in a sensitive world. I love that.
That is
Yeah.
so true.
So hi guys, welcome back to Self-Care Sundays with Chi. I have my amazing friend here, Christy Davenport.
Hey,
Davenport,
guys.
sorry.
It's okay.
She is from Miami. She's a model here, and she is also the owner and creator of her own natural skincare brand. We have it right here. It's the Pearls Beauty. So we have a whole businesswoman here. And today we're just gonna have a conversation and talk about some self-care tips, some things that we do to stay aligned and to keep ourselves motivated, some things that we do when we get down. We will also go over Christy's business, and she's going to give us tips and advice on starting her own company, or things that she wish someone would have told her starting her natural care brand as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we're so excited to have you with us today. Hey, so let's talk about your business.
Yeah, let's talk about Pearls Beauty.
Pearls Beauty. So what was happening like when you first?
So basically, I was going through like a bad breakup, and like my mom, she got really sick, and I ended up getting into like deep research of different things that can heal your body. Because I found every time my mom got a new surgery. Why are you smiling?
Oh my God, it smells so good.
I'm just scared. Yes, it's lemongrass.
Oh, yeah.
It's lemongrass with a hint of rosemary.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and even for sensitive skin, I made some without the fragrance.
Yeah.
It's not fragrance, it's essential oil. Because a lot of things, they're like, oh, fragrance. And I'm like, that's perfume. Like, what are you doing to me? But like going through all this, and I was like, I need to do something where I control it. And I report to nobody but myself. And I realized that I love to create, and I could no longer dance anymore because I had a torn meniscus. And I was like, okay, when I make shea butters, body soaps, or whatever, I'm still releasing my creative outlet. Figuring out, okay, I need to make a business for myself where I can control myself, but also do something that makes me happy every day, where I'm feeling like I'm helping somebody.
So what were some of your first steps? Like, because I know there may be a lot of people that want to start something like their own company or their own brand or perfume or whatever. Like, where would one start? Like, where was your starting point?
My starting point was just basically when I did the research and just start making things. I just kind of just started.
Yeah.
It was kind of like I didn't
Just start.
Yeah, I make these things for myself, and my friends they're more like the materialistic. Oh, is this Dior? Is this Jergens? Or is this you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. They're like, Christy, what is that in that jar? And I'm like, that's just something I made up. Something you made up.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, yeah. And I used to. It's like, you're so weird. I'm like, I'll be
You're like a
that.
scientist,
Yes.
like in your room, like mixing your chemicals.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like myself, it was like I have to focus in this product.
100%.
I focus something that is mine, that belongs to me, and that represents me. And if it's gonna represent me, I have to make sure it's perfect, because that's where that perfectionist thing comes from. So I'm like, I'm perfecting it. I'm doing my research. I'm making.
So how has it been owning your own business, and how has it grown? How has the product changed as well? Like, what's the process?
So the process is, first of all, being confident in yourself and a product. Making sure that you're able to like be okay with putting it out, and also know your stuff when somebody asks you about your product. Because I did my first trade show a year ago, and it was just like a test run just to see, hey, I'm comfortable with my product now, let me try to see how the world reacts to it.
Okay.
And I didn't sell that much things, but it made me, the encounters that I've had, it was more so making people aware of it.
Okay.
And that was good, because people later would hit me up and be like, hey, we met at the trade show, this, that, and the other. I wanted to I've been really thinking about this product, and I'm really open to buying it now. Because you know, a lot of people aren't, oh, let's buy it right now type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not a right now type of person anyways with my product. I just tell you about it. If you like it, you know, hopefully one day you're willing to try it and you're open to trying it.
Don't force.
I don't force it.
Your
No.
product. Like, I hate that.
Yeah, because I hate when somebody walks up to me in the mall and they're just like, hey, here.
Yeah.
Can you pause for a second? Let me come to you.
Right.
You know, like, let your energy be so vibrant that I just want to just see like, hey, what is
what's
this?
going on? Yeah.
Yeah, like that's how I am. So that's how I feel like my product is. I feel like it's very subtle, very earthy, and it has a sophisticated look to it. I think I got something that's gonna like hit. And when it does hit, I'm gonna be okay because I'm humble. Like my Instagram name is Adventures of Humblebee because I was like, I'm gonna be humble through my experience because whatever my moment and my time is, I'm just gonna take it in. I'm just gonna take it in, process it, and be like, okay, guys, this is what I've been working my way up towards. So it's a personal thing. That's where my business is. It's more of a personal, intimate thing because it's handmade and it's just always fresh factual. If you want something, I try to make it that day so that it's just, you know, it's freshly made for you. If you wanted a certain ingredient in it, I'll go and get that ingredient and I'll also like custom make it for you. I have a clientele for just people who are careful with their skin. That's pretty much what it is. And that knows that their skin is like their treasure and their beauty and they have to protect it. So yeah, that's my clientele.
And what's your Instagram?
So my personal Instagram is Adventures of Humblebee, but my business Instagram is pearlsbeauty.co.
And I'll link everything down below as well, so you can go and check out her personal Instagram and also her skincare line because it smells amazing, and I cannot wait to try it out.
Yay!
Yes.
But I think, okay, so when I was going through the things with my mom, it was like a 3-year span of just being depressed. I took this moment and I made a jar of just inspirational quotes.
Okay.
And I put it on my mirror, and each day I would add it to my mirror until my mirror was completely full and I couldn't see myself.
Yeah.
And I went like that for 3 months, and I would take each quote with me and like take it with me until the mirror was empty.
Okay.
So it was like 3 months where I went with no makeup, just like I'm out here in the world, and I got this quote on me, and I don't care no matter what I'm going through. I'm gonna read this quote every time I feel a negative feeling. And that helped me a lot to get out of whatever those loud voices in my head. I was allergic to everything you can think of, like from your favorite fruit to any skincare. Fruit. Like fruit, pineapple, oranges, mangoes, tomatoes, strawberries. Like I was so special. Like my first time eating ketchup was about 7 years ago. Yes.
Really?
And I just said yellow. Like I want to taste this ketchup.
Yeah.
And
I'll figure it out. Yeah. Whatever happens after will happen.
Growing up, I felt like out of place because I couldn't do what other kids could do so freely, or eat the candies that everybody could eat, or whatever it was. I couldn't do it without reading the ingredients and just looking like, oh, okay. Oh no, I can't eat it because it's
interesting that you say that because I grew up with eczema. So obviously, like things that were normal for other kids. Like I specifically remember going to the pool. Like I could not get in chlorine water. Like it's just impossible. I didn't have many. Well, I think I probably had food allergies, but my family didn't care. Like we weren't like that proactive about food. But so I was still able to eat everything that I wanted to, but like as far as environmental factors, like I couldn't play outside with the other kids because I would have a reaction to the trees or the grass or the leaves.
You are what you eat.
Yeah.
That is
You are definitely what you eat.
Yeah, that means a lot. And growing up, you know, your parents were like, oh, make sure you eat your veggies or make sure you this, that, and the other. But I realized whatever I put in my body, it came out in a different way, whether it was a pimple, whether it was like me breaking out in a whole bunch of rashes or something like that. So I did become more keen on to what I'm putting into my body.
Right.
And if I'm going to put this in my body, how I'm going to detox this out my body, because I know it's not good for me. I have to learn how to like balance out.
Balancing your emotions.
Balancing your emotions.
And it's like the older you get, I feel like when I was younger, I was just like out here.
Yeah.
Like I was really just free, young, thriving, living my life. Like I didn't care.
Nobody could touch me.
Nobody could touch me. I wasn't like, oh, I'm healed from what? What I need to heal from? Like we got this bottle. We got to pop some champagne. Like,
what's up?
Yeah, but it's just like now, it's like as I'm getting older and as I'm becoming more confident, I guess, woman, it's like some things you just have to take some time to dig a little deeper and to analyze and look at and acknowledge.
Right.
You know, because I feel like we can like turn our eye to a lot of things, and that can come out in different ways. That can come out in like a reaction on your skin, or stress, or anxiety, or any other, you know, something negative can come from you avoiding a situation or something that you just need to deal with. And I know that we were like talking about like how being motivated and like doing your passions can help you out of depression and help you out of like a bad mental space. I know that's why I started Self-Care Sundays, because my world had changed so much that I didn't know what else to do. You know, like healing takes a long time, and it's a long process just to get my mind off of like being depressed or being sad about my current situation, and try to change what I thought was negative and try to change it into a positive and make something like out of it. You know, so thank you so much, Christy, for coming and sharing your world with us. And thank you guys again for tuning into another Self-Care Sundays with Chi. Today we were just having some girl talk and getting some of those emotions and feelings out. Christy, you can find her on our Instagram. What is it again?
Adventures of Humble Beauty, and my business Instagram is pearlsbeauty.co.
She does take personal orders, so if you've been looking for someone to create you something special or whatever you need, hit her up. Thank you guys again, and can't wait to see you next week. Bye bye.